Three times. Three
did
times we tricked you and you got pranked and we punked you so good. Oh, you thought, but no. Because let me explain really quick. Let's get the business out of the way. Stuff that nobody really cares about, probably. The trial has been postponed because it turns out it's not that easy to just get rid of murder charges. No matter how much money you give to who, they're still like, well, but we do think you killed somebody. So it's like, but you can't get it postponed as many times as you want. And also, one thing is they never found a body, so isn't that interesting? But so yeah, the trial will happen eventually, probably, maybe. And if it doesn't, then I guess you'll just know that I am innocent forever and never did anything wrong.
Like all good billionaires.
Like all good billionaires. That's how you know you're one of the good billionaires, if you never did anything wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
We should also talk about last night. We started the path to making the movie. We are in pre-production now.
Yeah, Delaware.
Which is mostly, at this point, just kind of burning down Carl's Jr.'s. Because we did agree that we would go fully practical with everything. Right. So we do have to make all the Carl's Jr.'s and Napa Valley. Right. And also... all of Matt. Well, Alcatraz is already missing. Where's that, do you think?
That's true. Oh no. Right.
And Matt's bullies. It's actually been very difficult finding all, because turns out Pistol is a very common last name.
Yeah. Assault rifle, not quite as common, but still a little tricky. Yeah. Yes. The Rock as Alcatraz. Matt Franco as Dwayne The Rock Johnson as
Matt Franco as Dwayne Johnson as The Rock as Alcatraz.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
As a meteor crashing into Delaware.
Right. With AI.
With AI, Delaware, is where and all of that is we have to make it true. So I guess we do have to replace Joe Biden with an AI, which shouldn't be that hard, if I'm being honest, because it doesn't have to be a good AI.
No.
It doesn't have to know how to speak English, even barely.
Basically, exactly.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of him with Elton John this week? Where he mangled it so bad that it very much seemed like he was implying that Elton John caused AIDS.
I mean, he might have just been telling the truth for once, We don't know about Elton.
I guess we don't know. Elton could have made AIDS.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just the mask is finally off.
I guess nobody ever asked Elton John, hey, did you manufacture AIDS?
So that he could make the song that was then the Princess Diana song.
Oh, yeah. Wait, was that about... who was it about first?
AIDS victims.
Oh, and then it was the Princess Diana song. And then it was the Marilyn Monroe?
No.
Was it never about Marilyn Monroe?
Oh, maybe it was about Marilyn Monroe, but there was AIDS in there somewhere.
How many times has he reused that song?
Yeah, exactly. I think he just reused it for the Queen. So
yeah, well, we all saw that coming.
Yeah. Oh, and then it was Lil Sebastian's song. Exactly. Jeff, what does it mean by Ship Wheel Champion? I am the only 3-time champion of the Infinite Ship Wheel of Chaos.
Eliza is the only person to have won.
Yeah.
Every time she has played.
Yeah.
And that's 3. But Steph is creeping up on you, I will say.
Oh, well, all right.
She is challenging you in a big way. She has only won so far, and she's so good at cheating, which is the main point of the game.
No, exactly. Well, we'll have to have another tournament of champions and see how that goes.
We'll have to have a big Eliza versus Steph showdown.
Yeah, and it's just all going to be Etsy pricing.
Well, okay, it'll be Etsy pricing, and then Zip Zap Zop is Steph's game.
Oh no. All right. Well, I might lose then because
let's
improv. Anyway,
I mean, since we are taking over Bobby's time slot, and he did give us his blessing, whether he did that under duress or not is, but in fairness, he is both of our very close friends.
Yes, exactly.
He does like both of us a lot, even though he does think maybe I killed Danielle. So,
well, yeah, maybe it needed to be done. I don't know. I don't want to.
I don't know. What's she up to? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I have also heard that Bobby has been eating a lot of birthday cake recently. I saw a video of Bobby on a bike to the grocery store, and then I saw him with a bunch of loose change in a pillowcase, and then I saw him with a birthday cake, and it's not his birthday.
Right, but you can have birthday cake whenever you want.
That is true. That is true. But what I was saying is, since it is we are taking over the time slot, I thought it would be good to do at least one news story.
Sure.
So let's look at this one news story. Here it is.
Show.
One single news story. Here it is.
Okay.
It is father and son charged in $100 million sandwich scheme.
Oh my God. This sounds like an amazing movie. Where was this last night with Francis Chevy Coppola? Anyway.
It was the caper of the century. A minuscule New Jersey deli not only became a publicly traded entity, but mysteriously grew to have market value north of $100 million. And I read the majority of this article. Okay. And what it comes down to is somebody wanted to start a deli, and he had a friend who was like, I'll help you start a deli. And that friend was like, you know what we should do is set it up under a fake parent company.
I see.
And then he started doing some stock market trickery, fucking around. And what it comes down to is it seems like it was basically the plot of Office Space.
Okay.
It's like he had an idea that was like, I could make a decent amount of money and it would be easy and nobody would ever notice. But then he accidentally made like $100 million.
Amazing.
And people started noticing.
Yeah.
And now he's in jail.
Oh.
So
wait, so this is in New Jersey?
Yeah, New Jersey.
So was there any kind of like Sopranos action, mafia?
Surprisingly, no. You would hope there would be, but it seems just very simply like this one guy knew how to do stock market, and but not that well apparently, or maybe way better than he thought he did.
I see. And then he ended up in jail. Huh. Did you ever hear about the story about the guy who worked for the McDonald's sweepstakes and then started cheating at it?
Was that the McMillions documentary?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I never watched it, but I heard sort of about it.
I haven't seen it, but I've read like the story.
But he basically, he made the ones that won and then made sure they got into the hands of people who could get it back to him.
Right. And then he had so much money, he just like started giving it to randoms. Well, like people he was like acquainted with, like not like, it was like him and then his family, and then just like it was so much that he just started giving it to people.
Yeah,
that's how it fell apart.
It does seem like that is what you would like instinctively do. Once you reach a certain threshold of money, it'd be like, what do I even do with all this money? But then when you actually get to that threshold of money, turns out you just like, I want more, and just. Right. It's all I care about now.
Exactly. That's how you and I got to where we are.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, I'm realizing right now that it's difficult for me to get in the headspace of where I'm supposed to be, but it's.
Oh, okay. We have a sincere moment. Oh my God. You broke character.
Oh no. Well, never mind. The best way to have money is to never give it away and keep it forever and hoard it. And you just want to have it and you don't care about your family anymore. And that's
You're the Jimmy Fallon of the board castle. You're just
those are my real feelings.
Turns out you can only hold up this news for 3 hours, like 3 hours total.
Oh man, yes, I have so much money, and I don't want anybody else to have any of it.
No, not at all.
Which I mean, we could talk about the Try Guys for a second. Lena wants us to talk about the Try Guys. The only thing about the Try Guys is, who is that?
Right. Yes. Which is also confused Linda Carter and Seth Rogen, I just found on the tweets.
Wait, what's up with Linda Carter?
She said she made a joke about there is no do guy or do not guy. There is no try guy. She's very good at Twitter.
That's fun. That's a fun joke. What did Seth Rogen say?
He said, "What's a try guy?"
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I can tell you the tea because I love internet drama more than my billions of dollars.
Well, I understand the drama. I'm just not sure who they are and why they are.
So they started out on BuzzFeed.
Sure.
They worked together, and it ended up they start making these videos of these 4 men who would like try stuff together, and they were the Try Guys. And then a few years ago, they spun off into their own company and have like YouTube creators. Or, like, that's their job, and like have done very well. And they have like podcasts and a Food Network show, apparently.
If they've done so well, how come it's baffling to me that they exist?
Because that's the internet now. Like, everything is very siloed. Like, there's like these Twitch people who have 5 million followers, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. Also,
and then there's me who has like 300 and something followers, and everybody knows who I am. So
yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's like siloed, sometimes it's not. But
sometimes someone breaks through and like nobody cares about them, but everybody knows.
Right, exactly. Yes. So anyway, one of the Try Guys, his whole like persona was wife guy, which is always suspicious. I'm always suspicious of wife guys. Yes, and then they steal Alcatraz, Emily. So his persona was wife guy, and then it turns out that he was cheating on his wife with one of the employees earlier this month, and there were photos taken. Oh, and the employee was engaged to someone she'd been with for like a long time, and so now multiple relationships are broken up, and then he had to like leave the Try Guys. And yes,
but also, who cares?
Well, sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like people are getting weird. It's like when everyone got weird about John Mulaney.
Marriage isn't real.
Right. Well, parasocial relationships feel very real, from what I'm told.
All right. That's okay. That's fine. Fine.
I just like internet. If there's internet drama, I want to know about it. So that's.
Oh man. Yeah. I also heard that Dean Cain is an anti-masker, and that's fun.
Yes. It's like a Trump guy, anti-masker, like not the brightest.
It's fun when Superman is a bad guy now.
his heel turn. Become anti-vaxxer.
All right, we gotta get to
what are we doing?
We gotta get to what we're actually supposed to talk about today, which is we as per usual, big time hustle culture. That's what this channel is and always has been about. It's about making money and having money and forcing everybody to have less money so that we can have more. And I discovered a book called The 48 Laws of Power, and I think there's a lot of really smart, truthful things in there. And so I just want to go over some of these laws of power. The first one is never outshine the master, which always make those above you feel comfortably superior in your desire to please or impress them. Do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite. Inspire fear and insecurity. Make your master appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power.
Like, master is doing a lot of work in that sentence, or in that paragraph.
Yeah, it's the way that everything in this entire book is phrased is it's clearly written by a psychopath.
Sure. Sure.
By a horrible monster person who has no idea, who understands how people's brains work on like a objective level, but doesn't understand that like feelings exist and matter.
Yes. Okay. Brilliant.
I think is cool and important, and that's right. My stance on it.
When you're a billionaire, you have to think that way.
Yes, you have to, and I do, and I'm never breaking character again.
No, we're done breaking character.
Law 2, never put too much trust in friends, but learn how to use your enemies.
Sure, yeah. Like I can use my enemies to destroy Delaware.
Yeah, beware your friends, they will betray you more quickly, for they are easily aroused to envy. They also become spoiled and tyrannical, but hire a former enemy, and he will be more loyal than a friend because he has more to prove.
Sure.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like if you hire a former enemy, next thing you know, your sandwich shop has made $100 million and you're in jail.
Well, the guy, in fairness, the actual deli guy who just wanted to own a deli is fine. He didn't go to jail. Okay. Just the weird money guy went to jail. Okay. The deli guy had no idea that any of this was going on.
So he's trusting. And not good with details.
It is that is interesting.
Yes, hopefully that's addressed in some of these other 1,000 laws.
Okay, Law 3, conceal your intentions. Keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions. If they have no clue what you're up to, they cannot prepare a defense. This is like every single thing in all 48 of these are basically just like treat people poorly and then you'll have all the power over them.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Like if you do that long enough, people will just expect it.
Yeah, if you never let anybody know what you're thinking or what you're up to, then eventually they will stop talking to you.
Yes, exactly.
And you'll have no friends, but you'll have all the power.
Right. Well, and that's what's most important.
Yeah. Friendship, who needs it?
No, you can like pay people to pretend to like you.
Exactly. Just hire like what's his name from that one movie? He probably seems like a pretty good friend. Hire all the Try Guys. How about this, Try Guys? Try being my best friend.
I think, you know what? It's going to be a big comeback for that.
And even Cheater Guy can come. I don't even care.
Yeah.
In fact, he's probably the coolest friend because maybe he's actually fun.
Yeah, exactly. He's let loose a little bit. Exactly.
Oh, man. Let's see. Always say less than necessary. When you're trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear. And the less in control, the more common you appear.
Well, this does concern me a little because as a child, my dad always said, don't tell anybody more than they need to know. And I have lived by that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe.
But it wasn't to not be common. It was to not get your ass in a crack you couldn't talk your way out of.
Yeah, I think, well, yeah. Let's see. Let me continue the paragraph. Even if you're saying something banal, it will seem original if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
I mean, that sounds like every stand-up comic.
always speak in riddles.
Sure.
Always speak in riddles, but short ones. Short riddles. So that also, I think that that's a double whammy. Kill two birds with one stone. That way you're also concealing your intentions. So you just, anytime you're speaking to someone, don't say anything. Like, say words, but don't like say anything. Like, if somebody asks you like, hey, what do you think the weather's going to be like later? you can say like, well, the crow flies by night, and sometimes that makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they'll say, okay, I'll go talk to someone else now.
Right. Right. Because they respect you.
Yeah. They respect you so much. They're like, if I stay in this conversation, I'm going to be kissing your boots in a minute.
Right. Exactly. And they're like, and we can't do that. So let me just respect you from over there.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is actually a really good answer to that. What do you think the weather will be later? What kind of weather are you hoping for?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That does imply that we might have some control over the weather, and I am not going to confirm or deny that.
I also like that because it also goes down like a neuro-linguistic programming sort of direction, where it's like you lead them into what you want to talk about by like throwing them off their balance. Right. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this book was probably written by a big-time POA, and so
yeah.
And so it should probably be taken with a big grain of salt in that it's all correct.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want you getting like too good at negging, you know.
If there's one thing that I know, it's that negging always works.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You say something mean to someone and they go, I like this guy.
Yeah, I'm in love with you. Yeah.
Yeah, instantly.
100%.
Walk into a room, say, you look like shit, you look like shit, you look like shit, bet you're dumb. And then they'll all be licking your knees. Is that a thing that people like?
Sure. Why not? We get up to weird. There's weird kinky shit when you're a billionaire. You got to start really raising the
stakes. This is a fun game. Guess how many friends Emily had in high school?
Oh, okay. All right.
Is it Price is Right rules? I'm gonna guess 69.
Nice. I was wondering the other day, is 69 funny across like culture and languages? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I think everybody uses the same numbers, right?
No, I don't think so.
Does everybody not use the same?
I don't think like
numerical system.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I think like Western languages do.
Oh, so I bet there's like a kanji version of 69.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm just like, if Italians see 69, do they say like buono or whatever is nice in Italian? Like, is that?
I think it's bene.
Bene.
Molto bene.
So 69. 69 do they say molto bene? Yeah.
I like that a lot. And from now on, anytime that I see the number 69, I'm gonna go molto bene. Yeah, I like that so much more. I know that there is I believe, Korean symbol that looks like a little smiley face. So that's maybe something.
It means 69?
No, but it's like a little smiley face. I feel like
yeah, with a little like the sideways.
Are you not smiley facing when you do a 69?
Not the way I do it.
Every time that I have 69, there's been big smiley face energy. Maybe not like, I don't know that there's enough space to be making faces, but like if you held up one of those like medical charts at the end and said point to the one that your face was doing, they would point to the smiley face.
Right. Yeah, every time. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Molto bene.
Let's see. Court attention at all costs. Now, this is one that I can get behind.
Yeah, of course.
Attention is good.
Yes.
And everybody should always be looking at you all the time. And if they stop looking at you, then you'll die.
Right. You have to throw a tantrum of some sort to get the attention back.
Ooh, and tantrums are also fun.
Yeah, it's really
also, And also, when you're throwing a tantrum, make it like confusing so nobody knows what you're actually angry about.
Exactly.
Throw a tantrum, a riddle tantrum.
A Sphinx-like riddle tantrum.
Yeah. Yeah, like get down on the floor and pound your fists and kick your legs, but also be saying like, what has 2 legs in what has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, but be screaming it. What has 4 legs in
the morning? Yes, yeah, But in addition to billionaires, we are stand-up comics, so we know a lot about degrading things for attention.
Yeah. Oh man. Yes. In fact, I'm not even sure if I'm a stand-up comic anymore. I think I might just be person who does degrading things for attention.
It really is a fine line. So it's
I think that's my job title. For a while, I was sort of headed down the path of like performance artist, but then I was like, art, who needs it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hurt myself and see if people look at me.
Yeah, that works. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh, I think clown is close, but I think it's closer to what is the one who bites the head off the chicken?
Oh,
a circus geek. Yeah. A circus geek is more closer to what I am.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. And see, now this one feels pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that it doesn't like explain how you should do that, which I think is the hard part.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think maybe it's like by the time you read this book, it's just so obvious.
I think it's very intuitive to be like, yeah, I'd like to do less work and get more of the credit. Right. That doesn't seem like a law of power. That just seems like that's what brain want.
I'll tell you how I've seen that before, which is I will be a woman in a meeting or something, and then I will say something, and then a man will say the same thing and get the credit for it.
Yeah, that's so fun when you notice that somebody said something, especially if it's a woman. When you notice that somebody said something and you're like, that was really smart and really funny, and then you just say it really, really loud.
Yeah.
And also at the same time, that way you're courting attention. Yes. Everybody's having a civil conversation. You notice that somebody got passed over and you stand up and you scream, I have an idea.
Then you bite the head off a chicken.
And then you bite the head off a chicken and spit it in the CEO's face and say, what if we make more money this year?
Exactly. Right.
And the CEO goes, wow, that's such a good idea, as he's like taking chicken guts off of his face.
Right. And then he's putting the chicken guts in front of the woman and like, can you clean that up for us?
No. Be a dear.
Exactly. So,
honey, could you just did you almost just drop your computer?
Yeah. I got too excited with my gestures. And
you got too excited about the glass ceiling.
Exactly.
And using it to your advantage.
Right. Apparently.
Because the thing is, once you become a big time billionaire, you get to stand on top of the glass ceiling and feel how that feels and be like, I do want other women to stay down there.
Exactly. There's only room for one woman in each, like, it's like each stand-up comedy lineup, only one woman.
Oh, yeah.
Only one good woman billionaire, and that's me, and I cannot have anyone else take that.
Well, and the thing about comedy is that if you put more than one woman on there, what even is it anymore? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It becomes like a different thing, and then it's like, am I being political now? Is this what politics is?
Exactly.
When you're booking, you got to be careful you got to put one woman on there so that everybody will be like, this is a feminist. But if you put 2 women on there, then everybody goes, whoa. I didn't realize we were doing the fucking like feminism Olympics over here.
Right, exactly. We're oppressing some dudes by not letting them on.
Oh, Mr. Virtue Signal. Oh, I found 2 ladies who will be in the same room as me. Ooh. And that's how it is, and that's how life works, and that's good, and we like it.
Yeah, exactly. When you're a billionaire, you just have to like see all these dynamics and just like it's like ants. It's like you guys are gonna do what you're gonna do.
Oh man, exactly. And then you like put your finger down, and they have to walk around your finger, and you go, "Oh, idiot ants! They don't even know that my finger is just a finger." Right. And they could lift it up if they wanted to, because they can lift like so much. Isn't that an ant thing?
I think so. Yes. Or you can get a magnifying glass and take care of the problem.
Ooh, the problem being life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's
and the solution being to extinguish life.
Right. With the sun and glass. So it's like not really our fault, which is also a good defense for murder. I'm just saying, if anyone needs one.
I mean, assuming that somebody did get murdered, and you wouldn't be able to prove it, because where's the body?
Right.
Where is it? Tell me where it is, and I'll tell you, okay, look, maybe somebody dead. But until you find the body, it's like in the first 48, where they're like, it's been over a month at this point.
Right. It's too late now.
It's too late. It's never gonna be solved.
No.
How are they
so
gonna?
Why even try? Like, don't worry about it.
Why even bother? Honestly, yeah. I actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'll send a letter tomorrow that says, "Hey, why bother?"
Exactly.
I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what? It's the end of the world anyway. Like, just take some time off. Homicide.
And I feel fine.
Yeah.
I like REM.
I'm listening. I have to retrieve something from my porch. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I promise I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, then I will move on to the next law, which is make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you force the other person to act, you are the one in control. It is always better to make your opponent come to you, abandoning his own plan in the process. Lure him with fabulous gains and then attack. You hold the cards. And this is the part where Eliza would respond. And oh my God, she appeared just as I said. It's the part where she would respond. Yes. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary.
Yeah.
Lure them with fabulous gains. Which
right, exactly.
I'm pretty sure is just like the very first line of like a MLM pitch.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
It's just like,
yeah, you're going to be rich. You just have to lure all the people under you, but don't use the word lure. It's only like the top level who can use lure.
I am realizing now, and he gave us the key mere moments ago when he said, always say less than necessary. And I'm now realizing that the rest of this is just going to be him saying like, these are things that would probably work if you could figure out how to do them.
Right. Oh my God. Wow.
There's no instruction here. It's just like,
yeah, it's just
be better.
Yeah. Inner ramblings of someone with zero empathy. I'm sorry I had to step away. My dinner got delivered early, and the last time I left it too long, a squirrel ate half of it. So
shit. Well, that's what you get for always feeding the squirrels and birds.
I do feed the squirrels and birds. Oh,
and now they think that they're your friends and they get to eat when you eat.
Exactly. So I have to be quick.
It's like
something that all my money can't solve is wildlife.
Did you ever watch that show with the dog guy who goes, Psst, Caesar?
Oh, yeah.
The one guy. Yeah, the dog whisperer. Exactly. Yes. One of his big things, well, Caesar Milan, thank you. Even though you misspelled it, I immediately recognized what you were trying to do. Thank you, Forrest and or Emily. But one of his things was, and I think this is a common dog trainer thing, is that you always eat first and make sure you eat in front of them.
Oh,
so that
is that
they
one
know,
of these 48? I think he got it from that book.
They know that you're the alpha.
Yeah.
And I think that's important, is to make sure everybody knows that you're the alpha.
Right.
And the best way to do that is to, let's see, win through your actions, never through an argument. Any momentary triumph you think you have gained through argument is really just a Pyrrhic victory. The resentment and ill will is stronger and lasts longer than any momentary change of opinion. So, never argue, but always punch? I'm not sure I understand.
Right. Yeah. If you punch a throat, nobody's going to argue. They can't talk anymore.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then they'll be less likely to... I was talking to someone about the Harry Styles spitting on Chris Pine's dick thing. And the guy I was talking to was like, dude, bro, I would have fucking slapped the shit out of Harry Styles. And I was like, and then what?
Right.
And then what?
He's gonna spit on you right back, and next thing you know, you're fucking
go to prison immediately.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think you're gonna gain?
Yes.
By beating the shit out of Harry Styles.
Right.
And he was like, well, but then he'll never learn that he can't do that. And I was like, yeah, he still won't.
Right.
Harry Styles will never learn that he can't do things because he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Because we decided he can.
Get enough money, you can do whatever you want, including murder. There might just be some challenges.
I mean, it is challenging to get away with murder, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And maybe Harry Styles is next.
Oh, well, Harry Styles was involved with the Try Guys situation.
Oh, was he?
They were at a Harry Styles concert.
Really?
Yes.
Wait,
yes.
They fucked at a Harry Styles concert?
No, they were. This was there was. I'm telling you, I've been in the weeds with this all day. Then someone saw him and her at the Harry Styles concert and got a selfie with him, and so then the blurry photos came out, and it was the same shirt. So it was like proof that they were smooching in public. I do.
Okay, so they were smooching at a Harry Styles concert.
Or at a club after, but wearing the same clothes.
On the same night as the Harry Styles concert. Wait, is there... The pictures are just of them kissing.
Right.
So, do we not even know if they fucked?
We have to assume they did if he got fired. They're not going to fire you for smooching. I don't think.
I don't know, man.
I've never been fired for smooching.
Ooh, what about this? What if they're just firing one of their close friends to see how that feels, and then they're gonna review it?
Maybe.
Is it basically just the show review that Andy Daly did?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did you ever watch that show?
No.
Okay. So Andy Daly hosted, or he's starred as a character, and the conceit of the show, he would review anything that viewers sent in.
I see.
So it would be like, one of the episodes was the first review was eat 15 pancakes. And he was like, okay, fine. I guess I agreed to do this, so I'll eat 15 pancakes. And he does, and he gets sick, and he hates it. And he's like, this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life, 1 star. And then the next review is, get divorced. And so he has to divorce his wife. And he's like, that also sucked. And then the third review on that episode was, eat 30 pancakes. And so is it like that? They'll just do whatever people ask them to, or...
Well, I don't know how they get their ideas, but like sometimes it's like they will eat all of the food from Taco Bell or things like that.
In one sitting?
I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, probably just like one at a time.
Well, I think
they probably do it in a way that's like generally healthy for their mind and body.
Yeah, probably.
Which sucks. Yeah, that's not fun.
No.
It's not fun unless someone's hurting themselves. And that's what I've learned.
Yeah, exactly. Did you learn that from the book? Or was that just
well, let's see. Law number 10 is infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. It's like infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky.
Wow.
Which, I mean, basically just the idea is that sad and unlucky people will make you sad and unlucky, which...
Yeah, seems right.
I don't know that is not true. This one is one that I don't actually fully disagree with.
Sure.
But also I agree with all of them because
you're a billionaire. Yeah.
Because I'm a billionaire psychopath who doesn't care about people's feelings. And that's a true thing about me.
Right. Yeah.
How many times do you think I could say that to myself before it starts to become a little bit true and it's a problem?
I think you would also need to have billions of dollars to like back it up.
Which I do have.
Yeah, no. Okay, so 2 more times, so you better be careful.
Here is from the New York Times. The Try Guys, a popular YouTube crew famous for trying things like testing their sperm count, karate, raising toddlers, shaving their legs, wearing crop tops, are officially down a guy. Raising toddlers is the one that catches my attention.
Well, it's the fired one who had the children.
Oh, and so wait, the other ones don't have children?
I don't think so.
Oh. So wait, how do they... If only one guy tries, then really are they the Try Guys, or are they some guys and also a Try Guy?
I'm in the weeds on this. I don't know. This is like...
They're probably just some guys.
This is like the Foucault version of the Try Guys. The Panopticon.
Who tries the Try Guys?
The court of public opinion.
Let's see. Learn to keep people dependent on you. To maintain your independence, you must always be needed and wanted. That seems like a dangerous way to think, but what do I know?
Yeah, that's called codependence.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not codependence because you don't need them, but they need you. But also, if you must always be needed and wanted, then it does sound like you do need to be needed and wanted.
Yeah.
So are you really maintaining your independence? Look, not to poke holes in this very smart and good book that this very good and smart person wrote.
How many laws are left?
That was only 12 out of 48. I guess I should probably start skimming a little bit. Because I think something's going to happen any minute now that will derail it entirely.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we've been holding on pretty good. But.
Okay, let's see. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Obviously.
Duh.
Never be like, hey, I need your help. Could you do it because you're a good person? Always say, hey, I need your help. Do it so that people think you're a good person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pose as a friend, work as a spy.
What?
Pretend to be people's friends so you can get information about them and then you can blackmail them later. It seems, I think, is...
Yeah.
Knowing about your rival is critical. Use spies to gather valuable information that will keep you a step ahead.
Wait, we have a good comment that I think should be highlighted.
What's that?
This bottom one here.
Or this one?
That one. Nope. The Rimbly Timbly.
Yeah.
It's in honor of Bobby.
I think that's on Bobby to reach out to the Try Guys.
Yeah.
And have them try, whatever. Maybe double trial.
Ooh, yes.
Get evil Try Guy. Let's see. I gotta bounce through a few of these real quick because I get the feeling something terrible is about to happen that will really blow people's minds, and I don't know where I'm getting that feeling from, but it could happen any moment now.
Anytime.
And it'll be so unexpected. and I'm not building up to anything. I just feel like something might happen.
Just your instinct. Yeah.
My instinct. Let's see. I'm gonna skip to like 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. And let me tell you, I've been playing that game for a while.
Yeah, well, I date men, so absolutely. Same.
Hell yeah. Always seem dumber than your mark. Let's see. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. You know, maybe if somebody thinks that you might be a murderer, just tell them, I'm probably not a murderer, and they will believe you, and then they're your cult. And I think there's about 8 of them at the moment.
Right. Well, and again, you know, Forrest/Emily has another good comment. You know, plausible deniability.
Oh yeah, that could be what happened to Danielle Porter. Oh no! What's this?
I just got out of the ocean at Cannon Beach.
You crawled out of the ocean at Cannon Beach? That
yeah.
To me,
my glasses are still wet.
Oh my god, wet glasses. I'm trying to think of like, I feel like I know people who have crawled out of the ocean at Cannon Beach, but I can't. So wait,
just me.
I guess I'm skipping over the headline here. You're alive?
I'm alive. I don't know what happened. It went dark after that show with Robert Pattinson, and I got out of the ocean just now.
So wait, the time in between then and now. Wait, when do you think it is right now?
Sometime in July or August.
Sometime in July and August. Wait, so do you think you went back in time?
I don't know. There was some sort of.
Wait, what? I guess it was. Yeah, I guess it was August. Yeah, okay. So it's the end of September.
Oh my!
And this is I guess it makes sense that I am flustered because I thought you were dead.
I feel like somebody just woke me up because September is supposed to end.
Oh, that's fun. So you don't. It was just dark.
It was just dark, and I was just coming out of the Cannon Beach. There's dogs everywhere. Sand. I have sand everywhere.
Were those weird jellyfish? You know, the clear ones.
The jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I poked one. It stung me.
And so what? You just jumped right back on the StreamYard because you were like, last thing I remember was the StreamYard.
I came into this Airbnb and I just stole their computer.
Oh yeah, I guess that's very what's that movie where Matt Damon is like a crazy good spy guy and he crawls out of the ocean and beats the shit out of everybody.
Have you beaten the shit out of everybody?
No, no one's here. I saw an open laptop and came right into the StreamYard.
Oh, I see. I guess I assumed I assumed that you walked into the Airbnb and just started like stabbing people with ballpoint pens and stuff. What's the movie that I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
He fought the assassin guy with a ballpoint pen. It was in Germany. There was a car chase.
Were the Try Guys there? What's happening?
Maybe it was one of the Try Guys was the assassin. I don't know. Fuck. What is it? Oh, Bourne. Jason Bourne. I'm thinking of Jason Bourne.
I never would have guessed that.
So as far as you know, you haven't gained any like powers or anything cool like that.
No, I have a lot of seaweed. Is that a power?
That could be a power. Maybe you have seaweed powers. What does seaweed do? Also, I mean, I guess you haven't really had a lot of time to test whether you have powers yet.
Right. That's a good point.
I mean, obviously we are a little bit different people, but I think that if I blacked out and woke up crawling out of the ocean, my first thought would be, I wonder if I have telekinesis now.
I think I can read dogs' minds now.
Oh. Do you want to try right now? Is there a dog around for you to try and read its mind?
There's a dog on the floor.
Oh, What is it thinking?
See, right there.
Wait.
I think it's thinking, what is this stranger doing in my home?
Yeah, I feel like that's something you could probably easily guess, though.
I gave them a piece of cheese and they left me alone.
Oh. Weird that somebody left their dog at an Airbnb.
I'm sure they're coming back.
Oh, so they could be back any moment?
Any moment now. I just found the most secluded room in the house and I had to get on here.
It looks like a bedroom.
It's the most secluded one.
The most secluded room, and by that you mean the only room that has a living being in it already?
Yeah, and a door.
You went into a house, you grabbed a computer, were like, I gotta find the most secluded room. So you found the place where something is.
Yes.
All right, cool, perfect.
Last I heard, we were talking about some sort of murdering chimpanzee.
We were talking about monkeys. Do you, Eliza, do you have any thoughts on the angry monkeys in, I can't remember for sure, but I think it was Japan?
They're probably angry for a good reason, I would think.
Yeah.
So if they're murdering, it's like that elephant that killed the lady and then went to her funeral. Like, we're on the murdering monkey side,
The elephant went to her funeral?
Yeah.
How did the elephant go to her funeral?
It showed up. It trampled her lady and showed up at her funeral to make sure.
The elephant was like, yeah, bitch, that's what happens.
You're dead now.
Exactly.
Was I dead?
I thought you were. That was the assumption that a lot of people had. But it's always hard to tell with the StreamYard. It's like, are they dead or are they just sleeping? You did have big stab wounds in your chest. And so...
It's even said like RIP to you on the intros ever since.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
I had some graphics up. It's like, I care about you and you're my friend.
Do we know who murdered me?
There is some speculation that it might be me, but I hold that it isn't.
Clancy would never murder me.
A lot of people are saying that I did, and it seems like you can't remember what happened. So
I can't.
Yeah, it seems like this trial is going to be over. You delayed it long enough.
Seems like
a trial?
Yeah, there's sort of a trial. It's actually kind of weird because Bobby has taken to being the judge, and so I think that's complicated. And also maybe a conflict of interest, because to be clear, if you remember, Danielle, there were 3 people that weren't me also in that room.
Yes, I remember.
And so and also they came back all holding knives, so
could be a real Caesar's situation.
Did you have a knife?
I didn't have. Well, I mean, I do. I have a sword that lives right here. Behind me, but as you can see, I can't reach it from where I'm sitting.
Sure.
It looks like it is the right size for me to be able to reach it right now.
So but that's just you completely. You can't reach it. How could you have murdered me?
It's impossible. Okay. It's truly impossible. You can totally see. Nowhere near, nowhere close. So maybe case closed.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. But also, Danielle, we did have a tournament of champions since while you were dead, and technically you were one of the champions. So do you want to play shit wheel this weekend?
Why not?
Hell yeah, sick. All right, I think that's a good time to wrap it up. Yeah.
Yes.
Does either of you have anything you want to say to the internet before?
Just keep grinding. Hustle culture.
Murder me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, me and Eliza are billionaires now. And if that's
Did
interesting.
you steal my roommate idea?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is one of the things that I was actually saying is a reason that I wouldn't murder you, is because all of the stuff was in your name, so I couldn't continue down that really good idea and make a lot of money if you were dead. But now that you're alive again, I got some warehouses, and they're ready to be filled to the brim with roommates.
Oh my. We're going to have to meet for a business plan.
Yeah. I mean, we can work on it. We could do business stuff on Saturday. Saturday's a good business day. And also
Martini Saturday.
Also, we could probably play Zip Zap Zop or something. I don't know.
With martinis.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. We should have a liquid lunch on Saturday and really hammer things out.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do this.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll see you then. Eliza, I will see you very soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.